Hello everyone. Welcome to PsycheUnleashed. Today, we will be discussing a very important topic. How to deal with toxic people who can negatively impact our mental health and well-being. We will be sharing some psychological methods and techniques to help you protect yourselves, maintain personal boundaries, as well as maintain emotional health. Toxic people can be in all parts of our lives. They affect our emotional and mental health through negative behaviors and words. The first step in identifying these people is to become aware of their negative impact and understanding that their behavior is not our problem. Setting boundaries means clearly telling these people what behaviors you don't accept. This can be a direct conversation or shown through actions. Boundaries can be physical, like avoiding certain situations. They can also be emotional, such as not engaging in discussions on certain topics. Boundaries need to be set firmly and consistently. That's how people will know you mean business. At the same time, boundaries should be reasonable, so that you can accept and abide by them yourself. Keeping your cool in interactions with toxic people can be challenging, but it is also crucial. When emotions run high, we may make impulsive decisions, say things we may regret. Staying calm can help us think clearly. Avoid falling into the traps set by toxic people. Some tips for staying calm include deep breathing, count down the minutes, leaving the scene of the conflict for a while, or chanting a calming mantra in your mind. Toxic crowds may try to hold you responsible for their behavior. This is called emotional manipulation. They may say, "You made me do it," or "If you hadn't done that, I wouldn't have reacted the way I did." Avoiding blaming means you have to realize everyone is responsible for their own behavior. When toxic people try to hold you accountable, remind them firmly. Their behavior is their choice. It has nothing to do with you. When communicating with toxic people, using I language can help you express your feelings and needs more clearly and effectively. For example, "I feel hurt when you criticize me in public." Instead of saying, "You make me feel uncomfortable," you can say, "I feel hurt when you criticize me in public." This approach reduces the other person's defensiveness, because it focuses on your personal feelings. Instead of blaming the other person for their behavior, it helps open the door to conversation, instead of closing it. If possible, reduce contact with toxic people. This may mean seeing them less often, or limiting interactions with them on social media. Remember, protecting your emotional health is paramount. Talk about your experience with a trusted friend or family member, or seek professional mental health support. Support groups can also be a valuable resource, because they provide a safe space for you to share your story with others going through similar challenges. Remember, seeking help is not a sign of weakness. Rather, it is a sign of strength. Self-care is the cornerstone of maintaining one's emotional health. This includes taking a break from everyday stress. Devote yourself to activities that make you feel relaxed and happy. Whether it's through exercise, reading, creating art, or simply resting and relaxing. Self-care activities should all be part of your daily routine. Also, make sure you get enough sleep. Maintain a healthy diet. These are all important aspects of supporting self-care. Cognitive reframing is a powerful psychological tool. It can help us change our perception of the behavior of toxic people. Through this technique, we can learn to recognize and challenge negative thought patterns that lead to negative emotions. If you find yourself thinking, "I'm always treated this way," cognitive reframing can help you reframe that thought. Shift to "This is this person's behavior, not a reflection of my values. Sometimes we may need outside help to deal with toxic people. Professional help can come from a counselor, psychotherapist, or social worker. These professionals can provide individualized guidance, help you develop coping strategies, deal with complex emotions, and create a safety plan if necessary. If you feel confused or overwhelmed, seeking professional help is a wise choice. Disconnection is an organizing and lifestyle concept that originated in Japan. It encourages us to let go of items or relationships that no longer serve us. When it comes to toxic people, disconnecting means identifying and letting go of relationships that are harmful. This can be very difficult, especially when these people are part of our family. Practicing disconnection may include reducing interactions with these people, or emotionally distancing ourselves from them. It's important to remember that this is not giving up hope. Rather, it's choosing to take care of your emotional health. Increasing self-awareness is key to recognizing and coping with toxic people. Self-awareness includes knowing your emotions, triggers, and personal boundaries. By increasing self-awareness, we can more quickly recognize when we are being manipulated or negatively impacted, and take appropriate action to protect ourselves. This may involve self-reflection, journal entries, or conversations with a counselor. Developing coping strategies means equipping ourselves to better handle interactions with toxic people. These strategies can include positive self-talk, positive thinking meditation, emotional release techniques, even developing an exit strategy, so that you can gracefully exit a conversation or situation if it becomes unhealthy. The important thing is to find a strategy that works for you, and to be able to use them flexibly when you need to. Documenting interactions with toxic people can help us see the problem more clearly, and find ways to solve them. By writing, recording, or sharing with someone we trust, we can look at these interactions from different perspectives, and recognize patterns and trends. This kind of recording can not only help us deal with our emotions, it can also serve as a basis for improving our coping strategies. Building and maintaining self-esteem is an important part of protecting yourself from toxic people. Self-esteem is an expression of our intrinsic value and sense of self-worth. It can help us stay strong in the face of criticism and negative behavior. Building self-esteem may include recognizing your accomplishments, setting and achieving personal goals, as well as developing self-compassion. Remember, your worth is not determined by what others think. Finally, educating yourself is an important part of dealing with toxic people. By learning about relationships, communication skills, and mental health, we can better understand the behavior of toxic people and find effective coping strategies. This may include reading books, attending workshops, or talking with professionals. Educating ourselves will not only help us cope with current challenges, it can also provide guidance for our future relationships and interactions. Thanks for watching today's program. I hope these strategies and tips will help you better cope with toxic people and protect your emotional health. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time.